Hey guys, let's look into reversed factoring today. The most important thing to note here is that this is buyer-initiated arrangement. So let's suppose there is a supplier of goods, correspondingly there's a buyer of goods, and there's another party, the buyer's bank. The supplier of goods supplies goods worth, let's say, $10 million over a 90-day credit period to the buyer. What the buyer can do in order to pay its supplier earlier is that it can approach its bank and negotiate something what's called supply chain financing arrangement with the bank. Under that arrangement, the buyer's bank is going to pay a certain amount to the supplier today. $9.8 million, let's say, not $10 million, because $200,000 is the interest cost to the bank, interest income of the bank. This 9.8 million is in the pockets of supplier. What happens is that the buyer also says that bank, take $10 million from me in 90 days. $10 million is paid by the buyer on the 90th day to the bank. What this is doing is that basically the buyer's bank is extending a credit over 90 days to the supplier of goods. Now, these are lower cost arrangement versus the basic factoring arrangement we saw earlier. The question is why? Why is this the case? Why is it cheaper? Because these buyer of goods are generally big companies like Walmart's and Carrefour's, and bank relies on their buyer's credit rating, which is usually very strong. So essentially what's happening is that the supplier of goods is borrowing over the buyer's strong credit rating, eventually leading to an overall cheaper financing arrangement versus the basic factoring that we looked at earlier. Thanks for watching, guys.